Well, tonight on your local election headquarters, gearing up for a visit that will get international attention. In less than 24 hours, North Carolina is set to become the center of the 2024 presidential election universe. Good evening and welcome. I'm Neil McNeil.
And I'm Natalie Wilson. Vice President Kamala Harris is scheduled to be in Raleigh for an invitation-only event where she'll speak about the nation's economy. It comes a little more than 24 hours after former President Trump was in Asheville, well, 48 hours counting tomorrow, emphasizing the same topic among a few other things.
What's interesting is that when it comes to the economy, both candidates have reached a rare area of agreement. Both are promoting eliminating the tax on tips. It's an effort to win over Americans who work in the service industries, from restaurant workers to hairdressers to rideshare drivers. But there are critics. Fox 8's Justin Lundy spent the evening looking into this. He joins us live in Greensboro. Justin, I'm thinking most people in the service industry, especially those who wait on tables, would be excited about this.
Yeah, they are, but a High Point University economic professor says both Trump and Harris's proposals likely won't be a reality.
You guys still doing okay? Okay, can I get these plates out of the way?
Working as a waitress is no easy job, but Olivia Parrish, who works at Dame's Chicken and Waffles in Greensboro, does it flawlessly while relying on tips to make a living.
We have some days that are really busy and some that are slow, and unfortunately, a lot of people don't even tip 20%, so it makes it hard.
Especially as a single mother who's paying off her college tuition. She says taxes on tips also hurt her wallet.
As a server, I get a really low hourly wage, so for them to not tax my tips would mean that I take home a lot more money and I'm not worrying about having to give half of my money to the government.
Currently, the federal minimum wage is $7.25, and the minimum wage for tip employees is $2.13. And according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, 2.24 million Americans are waiters or waitresses. And a rare political overlap from both sides of the aisle. Former President Donald Trump announced a proposal to exclude tips from federal taxes. Vice President Kamala Harris announced a similar proposal. While workers like Parrish welcomed the idea, High Point University economic professor Peter Sommer says making that a reality is not as easy as these presidential candidates make it seem.
Ultimately, it would depend on who controls Congress and how popular it is there. In general, the idea itself is not a very good one.
Sommer says it's unlikely because bills to eliminate tax on worker tips have stalled out in Congress before. But additionally, he says the U.S. government could lose anywhere between $100 and $200 billion annually over the next decade if this proposal happens.
And that also depends a bit on whether the exemption is just for federal income tax or whether it's also exempt from payroll taxes. So that would be an even bigger loss. And in particular, it's payroll taxes that fund Social Security and Medicare.
Neither candidates have said whether they would exempt tips from income or payroll taxes or both yet. Reporting live in Greensboro, Justin Lundy, Fox 8 News.